The smiling assassin, John Wayne Parr.
To my right, representing Thailand, ladies and gentlemen, Nonsai
Confidence is high after a victory over the Preacher for the international.
Fighting out of the red corner, representing Queensland, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, John Wayne Parr. Those fighters fly through. Ramon.
He looks cool, he looks calm and collected. John Wayne Parr. Immediately, long hands, straight hands, good hands. A third of our international bouts, Hammer, one apiece.
One apiece, and as I said to JW, after that ring entrance, he has no other option but to win this fight. Really.
Opening himself up, isn't he, for all type of criticism. If he doesn't do the job here, they'll be saying he's too relaxed, he was too calm, he wasn't focused enough. Focus is never an issue for this young man.
And John
Changing
Wayne's
levels, left to the body, right over the top.
I was just about to say, Andy, just when we thought JW was perhaps had a few limited fights left or was looking to finish up, 2012 is looking bigger than ever with the fight in Adelaide in February.
Whoa, 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 what happened to the retirement tour for John Wayne?
More comebacks than, well, someone with a lot of comebacks.
Yeah, there you go. And I don't have one at this point in time, but John Wayne Parr, you cannot keep him out of this sport. He loves it. He genuinely loves it.
Well, certainly while he's able to fight at the elite level, he'll continue on, I have no doubt.
It is the Aussie in the black trunks, Nonsai in the white. Inside, leg kick from Nonsai again. John Wayne said in that pre-fight interview with you, Hammer, he knows every time he flinches that left leg's coming for him. Ryan Murphy again, the man in charge of the action.
Dropping body shot from Nonsai. We saw him nail the Preacher with that left step round kick, switch round kick off the lead leg. So that definitely is his most dangerous weapon. And again, it's usually affected with the most devastation when your opponent has their right arm extended, because that's opening up your rib cage, opening up all the cartilage between your ribs, and everything's just prime for a cracking if you can get that shin up in time.
40 seconds remaining in this first
Nice
round.
right hand in the middle of that exchange for John Wayne Parr, who in fact is a former Australian middleweight boxing champion.
Yes, indeed.
And I understand there's been advances to John Wayne in the last 6 months about, hey buddy, do you want to come back and have a crack?
You want to have a crack? Well, there you go.
He's a fan favourite. He puts backsides on seats, no matter what discipline.
Of course, recently launching a documentary movie, Blessed with Venom, so you can check that one out. I think those DVDs, it was a cinema release, it's soon going to be available on DVD, the Blessed with Venom John Wayne Parr history.
Let's get round number one.
Round number one, done.
The return of the gunslinger.
How do you see it? I would hate to be a judge.
Well, I think it's going to be potentially, it could be a bit of a repeat of the Mikey Tomahawk fight, where you'll see John Wayne heavy with the hands and eager to box on. Nonsai might slip into that Thai-style clinch favoured strategy. I don't think he has the hand skills to match it up with JW.
WMC world title on the line.
The boys sucking the big ones in at the moment, trying to get their breath back after the opening round. We move into the second. This one, 5 3-minute rounds for the WMC MAD title, as well as the IK title, Hammer.
Of course, International Kickboxer Magazine belts. There's only 3 of them in existence currently. This is the 4th one that has been put up over 4 years, so only 1 belt a year is afforded. And the fans' favourite is usually selected, the fans' favourite fights. was to be Frankie Georgie here tonight, of course. So John Wayne Parr would have been in full preparation to take on Frankie Georgie, but Frankie, in a $70,000 tournament in Thailand, sustained an injury, so was unable to participate in this event.
So is that 2 or now 3 postponements of John Wayne Parr, Frankie
one apiece.
Georgie?
Yeah, one apiece. So Frankie unable to participate. Nice. So hopefully they'll get it on.
Nice catch from John Wayne Parr, and I guess we're going to look forward to early months 2012 perhaps for John Wayne Parr, Frankie Georgie.
Maybe, could be so.
To the ground they go.
John Wayne Parr first has that fight in February in Adelaide on a Nisa Fury event against the #1 ranked American, indeed a world rank American fighter. So check that one out. That's on the International Kickboxer Forum, kickboxermagazine.com.au. All the information on all upcoming fights and Fox Sports broadcasts you'll find on the IK Forum.
Nonsai dominating that centre ring position, throwing a variety of weapons come John Wayne's way. Countering out of the corner. Oh, how close do you want to get? How close do you want to get to combat Nonsai and Parr in the corner and almost spilling their way into your lounge room? Nice straight right hand from the tie and an elbow.
Nice takedown from JW, just body locking Nonsai and taking him down. That'll score well for him.
Counters the handiwork with the hands that Nonsai just exhibited.
Oh, 1-2 from Nonsai, just tilts the head of JW back.
He has certainly been tested, but lets the hands go here. Once again, the body lock. Into it they go. Parr down. Parr down in the corner. Points to Nonsai. And battle on. We are in round number 2 of a 5-round contest. Out of the famous Boon Chu gym, John Wayne Parr. As they touch him up, and you look at the body language there, and Nonsai pretty confident that he got the nod for the second. Very composed, John Wayne Parr. Maybe not confident, walk back to his corner.
Well, there's a takedown from Nonsai, got on JW. Tries to put that side guard on John Wayne, but Nonsai keeping the pressure on. Overhand right, in close. JW tries to answer with one of his own. Check from JW. Trying to keep Nonsai on the outside, but Nonsai getting a good takedown on JW.
And that wasn't strength, that was just timing. Pure timing. That's what you get when you're in your 354th odd pro bout.
Just another day at the office for Nonsai.
It's almost a year of fighting every night.
By
my maths anyway.
It's a year of fighting every night. Once again, we go back to my marriages.
Round number 3 coming your way, our main event on Evolution 25. What a year 2011 has been.
And takedown, turning takedown, John Wayne Parr.
Yep.
So he's opened up nicely in this one. Realises he's got to make up some points, especially on the takedowns now.
And we spoke about timing earlier, and Nonsai's takedown, that was pure technique from John Wayne Parr.
Yep, just got the twist on him as he was about to knee. Nonsai maybe getting a little bit lazy with the knee strike, and John Wayne making him pay for it. They slip into the clinch. Nonsai just chipping away at the hammies. Those in-close knees, folks, I tell you what, they may not look like much from where you're sitting at home, but when you're in there in battle and your opponent's putting the point of his knee into your thigh, it takes a little bit of starch out of the legs.
Look at the heavy, quick hands here from John Wayne Parr. Nonsai against the ropes. How tough is the tie? He took a couple, then pushed forward.
He's got an ironclad jaw, Nonsai. Been tested many a time. And as I spoke to John Wayne Parr earlier, obviously he broke his hand in that fight where he went heavy with the right hand against Musi, and that was at Canberra show. capital punishment. He won that fight easily, but broke his hand in the process. So I'm just wondering, maybe in the back of his mind, he may be just hesitating with, you know, not throwing to the full potential over and over and over.
Is it at the back of his mind, or has he re-injured the right hand? Is it at the front of his mind?
Well, that could be the question, Andy, but we'll have a look at how he throws it. He's a true warrior, and he'll let it go. No worries about that at all. Nonsai, as JW went to put the knee guard on, just took out the supporting leg.
Again, timing.
Yeah, technical, Nonsai.
1 minute remaining in this third.
Final 60 seconds of round number 3. It was John Wayne Parr with the handiwork with his gloves early in the round. Nonsai now having his moments. He's not hard to find, the tie, and we have seen him out here in Australia on a number of occasions. Yep. And he is in your face from the moment the bell rings to the moment the bell rings for the final time. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Part of the Thai mindset.
Nice knee guard from JW.
Hammer, there's a big difference between pressure and aggression.
There is certainly. Just being in that shot zone, firing out, letting the big shots go, and not just racing in blindly.
And trying to load up every shot.
Load up, and in the attempt to load up your shots too much, leaving yourself exposed to a counter shot. That's I suppose a mistake that a lot of novice fighters do. They go out bombing, especially with the bolo punches, and they'll roll their heads so far down that they're plumb for a knee strike to the face.
Okay, taking a look at some of the highlights from round number 3, and great technique, great awareness from John Wayne Parr, the takedown there.
Trying to box his way out of the grapple, and he did on that occasion. Nonsai letting his own right hand go back.
Comes at you with such great variety, Nonsai.
Again, John Wayne with the 1-2. Just fast handwork, Andy, from John Wayne. When he gets the opportunity to let him fly.
Shots.
When he gets the opportunity to let him fly, he certainly does.
Brian Murphy calls them to action for round number 4 in our main event. Looking for the catch and takedown there, John Wayne Parr. Got that body lock on again, Nonsai. Come to a bit of a stalemate up against the ropes, enough for our referee Brian Murphy to pull the boys apart.
Nice round kick from John Wayne off the right leg. And trades upstairs, fast hands, John Wayne Parr.
Certainly was, and that's where Parr has been dominant over Nonsai, especially over the last 2 rounds. We saw that explosion with hands earlier, and again here in this round, round number 4.
Oh, nice takedown from Nonsai. Slipped under the right hand of John Wayne. Got the body lock and took him down.
Good old-fashioned shoulder drive. Going for that outside thigh is John Wayne Parr.
Step through elbow from Nonsai. Just came up a little short.
Dangerous weapon to be throwing as an initial shot.
Jump round kick, Nonsai. He's still got a bit of spring left in his step. He's looking very fit for this one too. Very strong, big upper body. He's well prepared.
Right shoulder against the ropes for John Wayne Parr here. Limiting that power shot he can deliver with his right leg. Too close to the ropes. Not a problem anymore as they are separated. Restarted centre ring. Now Parr with the body lock.
As we were saying, Andy, I suppose John Wayne, with all the preparation geared towards the big fight with Frankie Georgie, you have to ask yourself, how is this affecting his performance here tonight? Fighting someone who's totally different. He has a different fight style, uses that lead leg a lot more. So John Wayne really have to adapt on short notice to a very, very solid Thai fighter.
And the boys open up there in round number 4. How close is this on the judges' scorecard? as importantly, how close is it on your scorecard at home?
30 seconds.
With 30 seconds left in round number 4, how do you see it?
Again, Nonsai with a jumping round kick to the ribs. They slip straight into that clinch again. Of course, the body lock or the low clinch geared at tying up the hips. Once the hips are in that tight, the opponent is unable to knee with any great effect. The only knee shots you can really get away then is the low chipping shots to the legs.
Again, Brian Murphy right on the bell separates the two, and the hands go up for Nonsai. It's not a show of arrogance. Yes, it's a show of confidence.
Beautiful jump round kick. John Wayne caught the leg, made Nonsai pay by the way of the right hand. They slip into that close clinch. Nonsai trying to get a right hand away of his own, but battling upstairs, the Aussie John Wayne. Straight ones and twos, long range punching from both men, a tangle of arms. Nonsai trying to get that right hand away as well, but that step left round kick on the inside, he affects it so well from so close and takes JW down.
Seen such a variation of takedowns in this main event alone. And they touch him up. It is the 5th and final round. 12 minutes down, 3 minutes remain for the WMC MAD and IK titles.
Nice takedown, John Wayne, in the red corner there by Nonsai. It's such a close fight. Every one of those shots is going to matter now. It's all down to the 5th and final, Andy. Such a close battle.
Isn't it? Both guys working through fatigue. Very well, both still alert, both still with plenty of explosion in their shots. Parr. Left leg. There's the receipt from Nonsai, who in the process of moving forward 3 steps went orthodox southpaw front on back to southpaw.
He's really loving that jump round kick tonight as well, Nonsai.
Parr edging forward here, doing so cautiously with a catch, and tries to get the right hand over the top of the shoulder.
Well, Parr now the aggressor. And you have to think, folks, when it's a close fight, you've got to score the most aggressive fighter. So the fighter that is initiating a lot of the attacks. If they're drawing evens in their hands and kicking, and if they're drawing even in the technical side, well, then you have to look for aggression to be the difference.
Halfway through the 5th and final round, and a sense of desperation for both John and Nonsai.
The 1-2 round from John Wayne Parr. Nonsai as well, letting his legs go now. Tries to skip up forward and into the clinch.
Grabbing that left knee is JW.
Well, every
Nonsai back into it straight away, and Parr walks into one. Parr walks into one there, applies the body lock, still looking for the takedown, and one takedown here potentially could be the difference. Parr walks into a left hook. Charges forward, good outside thigh kick, looks for the right hand, a speculator at best from John Wayne Parr.
Well, John Wayne really wants to just let the hands go now, not get sucked into that clinching game, just stand there and trade. I think that's where he's got the strong advantage in the boxing department. Nice. Just puts Nonsai down onto the canvas.
In slow motion, but still an advantage to Parr. Final seconds of the contest, final seconds of our main event. John Wayne Parr looking for professional victory number 82. Once again, we're going to the judges' scorecards tonight, and they are exhausted.
Well, I'll tell you what, a close battle, a real arm wrestle this one. Strategic battle from both men. Good takedowns from both fighters. Good hands from both. Great kicking. I like Nonsai's jumping round kicks. John Wayne countering low. Some good blocks. He let his hands flurry. Geez, it's going to be a close one. It'll be just the way of the Aussie. For aggression, for mine, I'd say in the latter rounds, he pushed the pace a little bit more, Andy, John Wayne. Nonsai all skill, but I'm going to give it the hometown hero.
After 5 rounds, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a split points decision. With your winner, and new WMC MAD champion, and international kickboxer magazine champion, red corner,
John Wayne Parr in a split decision in our main event on Evolution 25, and showing a great deal of respect for his very talented Thai opponent, Nonsai. 2 titles on the line, the WMC MAD World title and the International Kickboxer Hardware. We hope you've enjoyed